I kicked over my grandma's jar, and even threw her only pair of shoes into the chimney. Without shoes, she had to work barefoot in the mountains. Her eyesight wasn't good. She asked me to help her thread a needle, but I showed my impatience, deliberately pulled the thread longer, and told her not to bother me while I played games. It was my first time visiting Grandma's home in the countryside. Because my mom was in debt, she had no choice but to leave me with Grandma. When Grandma tried to touch my head, I turned away with disgust. After seeing my mom off, Grandma reached for my hand to walk me home, but I shook her off and almost hit her. When we got home, Grandma brought out the candy she had been saving for me. I disliked it, so I picked up the chocolate I had brought instead. No matter how I acted, Grandma always stayed quietly by my side and cleaned up the mess I left behind. One day, my game console suddenly ran out of power. I asked Grandma for money to buy batteries. She turned her pockets inside out, but found nothing. Later, while she was napping, I stole her hairpin, hoping to exchange it for money to buy batteries. But in that remote mountain village, there weren't any batteries for my console, so I tried to trade the hairpin for snacks instead. The shopkeeper recognized it immediately as Grandma's, and scolded me. Grandma didn't get angry with me for stealing her hairpin. She used sign language to ask me what I wanted for dinner. She was mute. I picked up a flyer from the house and told her I wanted fried chicken. So Grandma took the herbs she had dug up, and went to town to trade for money to buy the chicken. After some time, heavy rain began to fall. Grandma didn't take shelter. She walked slowly through the rain, back home, carrying a live chicken. When she got home and saw me asleep, she didn't care about her soaked body. She covered me with a blanket first, then hurried to the kitchen to cook. By evening, a whole steamed chicken was placed in front of me, but it wasn't fried chicken. I threw a tantrum. Grandma handed me a drumstick, but I knocked over the bowl of rice in anger, turned away, pulled the blanket over myself, and ignored her. Grandma quietly picked up the bowl and gathered the spilled rice from the floor, eating it herself. That night, when I got hungry, I sneaked into the kitchen and ate the chicken she had made. The next day, Grandma got sick. I covered her with a blanket and placed a wet towel on her forehead. That's when I noticed she had been using a broken spoon to tie up her hair. I gave her back her hairpin and felt guilty. Grandma took me to sell vegetables. I felt ashamed, so I threw the basket on the ground. Watching Grandma sell the vegetables alone, I felt embarrassed. Afterward, she took me to eat noodles. She only ordered one bowl for me. She didn't get any for herself. She just drank water to fill her stomach. When it was time to pay, I saw that all the money Grandma had worked so hard to earn, it was spent on me. I felt guilty again. On the way home, when we took the bus, I didn't want her to sit with me. Afraid my friends would laugh at me. She tried to hand me her bag, but I pushed her away. By the time she got back, the sun had already set. One day, I rode a cart downhill, fell, broke the cart, and scraped my knee. Dragging myself home, exhausted, I found something in my bag. When I opened it, I saw my game console and money for batteries. Tears fell uncontrollably. I knew this money was saved from Grandma's thrift and sacrifice. When I saw Grandma come out to greet me, I couldn't hold it in anymore and cried loudly. I felt deeply sorry for everything I had done.